Alright, greetings, salutations, and hello, interwebs. This is your friendly online feline neighbor, Timitabby, back once again today with another and potentially final part to this Let's Play of Resident Evil Requiem. Last time, I had progressed further to where I managed to catch up with Grace. We found out that the Elpis is guarded behind a password that Zeno thinks she knows, but she has no fucking clue what he's talking about. We made our escape. Leon, unfortunately, is now very worse for wear to the point that he is fucking dying. So, we either need to find him a cure before it's too late, or Leon needs to kill Zeno and end this madness before he keels over and die. And save Grace. While Grace was apparently found a console that had some information that regarded her mom apparently having a interview with Oswald Z Spencer DVB, I forget his initial. Well, Spencer, anyways. And I guess the old man sounds like he might have regrets. I don't know if it's a bit too late for him to be playing the I'm sorry card after everything. I don't know. Anyways, since we got back with Leon, apparently because he's so far down the he's gonna die road, he is apparently having bouts of well, we'll see in a moment. So this may be my last time I get to play an action hero. I see some flames.
Security threat detected. Elevator shut down. In effect. Override key authorization required.
Wonderful. I really think I am nearing the end of this game. Which is going to be unfortunate because I feel like things are happening a bit too fast without that much explanation about what the fuck has been going on. At least to the speed I've been dealing with. So, I don't know. Maybe it's going to be different for others. I just feel like there's supposed to be more, which I am kind of hoping, even though it will be a bit annoying, that some of the leftover stuff that feels like it's being not fully developed is going to be explained in a DLC. But I don't know. So I guess I'm coming back into this room. Because otherwise, why was there so many of that stuff there? Well, should I be sneaky? Who am I kidding? Of course I'm gonna be sneaky.
This must be the room. I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
That's not fair! That's not fair! You dicks. I wanted to be sneaky. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Alright, come on, dicks. Okay. Hey-ya! Well, that stinks. I wanted to deliver soup to the people. Maybe there'll be one or two that left behind. That stupid one that just fell from the... Stupid son of a bee. Alright, let's also make sure I'm loaded up. Also, my body armor is now gone again. Brr. Herb. Here we go. Another chance to deliver soup to the liquor. Come on, you son of a bitch. How's my... Yeah, my durability is fine. Why? Why is it not giving me the thing? Ow!
Haven't changed much. Hell yeah.
Why didn't it give me the thing? The arrows were there, but it would never change to the thing. Boo. I've done it before. You know what? I'm angry. Come on out. Need to waste these bullets anyways. Huh. Okay. Wait. Guess I need it. Oh, there was a herb apparently around the corner. Herb. Wait, no, never mind. Different side of the corner. I am so far gone. Where? What? Wait, is there one of those I had to squeeze through? Nope. Oh, it's on the other side, I see. This time we're delivering soup. Soup delivery service! Oh my god! I did it! No, 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 why? It was there! It was there! Ow. Dick! Why doesn't the game do what I want to do? Okay, hit the button again. Alright, that apparently opens that up. Gunpowder. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Stop hitting the wall. Oh. Take that. That. Ah, I see. Back. Bullets. Hand grenade. Man ejector. More of that bullet. That is now unlocked. And override key, bioweapon, repository lib. Power activation key should restore. Which is back this way, right? You know what? Bang. Oh. Come on, I need more of you to come down here. More of you. More of you. More of you. What the fuck? Not now, not now. There we go. Nope. So go. Oh, oh, you know what? You know what? You take it, take it, take it. I'm dead. I just blew myself up. Alright, fuck it! Explosion! There are a lot of them. There were a lot of them. Okay, no, give me grenade. Give me grenade. Med. Okay. Yep, nope. More grenades. I just said fuck it, boom everything. Oh dear. Okay, I need to. Yes, leave it. Leave it. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do more of that. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liquors in that room. What in the world? That was an absolute asinine number of liquors. Okay. Use that key. Get that elevator running.
Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline. Aerosol monitor warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
You do this as I'm fucking coughing.
It's over with.
The elevator will arrive shortly. The elevator has arrived.
Whoopee. Nearly blew myself half the fuck up doing it.
I can't waste any more time here.
Look, I understand, Leon, but you're not leaving the spoils of war behind. Is there anything? Apparently there's that. Okay. Any more? No, we're good. Alright, now we can go. Oh, still got plenty of bullets on that one.
Almost sure.
Yeesh. Oh, I can't even do... Okay, so this is just now the walk. We're apparently just doing the walk.
Not done yet.
I think you are. Something tells me to go that way. You're letting me really walk towards a door that obviously looks locked. Okay. Alright, well that was useless. Useless. Honestly, you have your rematch with Zeno at this state. You're cooked. Grace better frickin' find some kind of antiviral shit on her side before she meets up with Leon. Meanwhile. Grace.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
My research opened Pandora's box, unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except Elpis, the goddess of hope? Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans cannot predict when death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was wrong. am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others. I think that's enough for today.
Why did you accept my request for an interview? Who is that? Is that one of your subjects?
Of course not. She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
Is she...
Perfectly normal. Just an average child needing a home. She is my hope. Aren't you beautiful? Would you like to hold her?
Oh, okay. She's adorable. What's her name?
Grace.
Grace. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for those who have passed.
Leon. Leon. I need to hurry.
I know what you just said. I know what you just said. Grace, I know what you just said. But... oh god, I'm missing one. One! That better be somewhere out here, I swear. Alessa's interview notes. Whoops. Alessa's interview notes. The 16th, Oswald E. Spencer. World War and Cold War. Funded umbrella out of despair. Locosius. T-virus, bioweapons, incomplete blood research. Immortality, memory transfer, advanced breed of human mind control. All for the evolution of humanity? Bioterrorism and human experimentation. No response to questions. Doubt? Elpis will be there. Elpis. Look it up later. Impressions. More rational than expected. A pure scientist. An idealist. That purity was the origin of madness? A twisted genius at his core. Some hesitation in his speech. Is he hiding something? Anger? Regret? Letter from Patrick. Miss Alessa Ashcroft, I hope this letter finds you in good health. My name is Patrick, and I am writing to you as the butler of Oswald E. Spencer. Perhaps you remember me. I'd like to extend my gratitude once more to you for taking the time to interview Master Oswald. I am writing to you today to inform you of his last will and testament. In his later years, my master was often in a state of unrest, and his speech was somewhat jumbled. As such, his last will and testament was quite unintelligible, aside from the following passage. I would appreciate if you could read it carefully. Kindly respond at your earliest convenience. Below follows an excerpt from the will. I designate Alessa Ashcroft as the guardian of my adopted daughter, Grace. She will be safe in her care. Oswald E. Spencer. They're real. Are they really trying to give him some form of redemption? Like, I don't know about that. After all the games, he has been nothing more than a mad businessman and scientist. And now he regrets what he's done? I mean, it's not that it's not impossible. It just feels out of the blue. Wait. Oh, this is fancy. Oh, I can't turn off that light switch, apparently. I guess this is where Oswald would come to the Ark on his time. Ambre Brilliant. M. That's supposed to look like Marcus, does it? Okay. Guess this is just all aesthetics then. Alright, all aesthetics.
This is finally my chance to do something.
Oh, this is definitely the same room. So I didn't find something. That sucks. I'll have to look for it later. See what I missed. That is so many different bulbs.
Oh, Leon!
It is giving me one of those Resident Evil movie flashbacks.
Leon! Oh no. Oh, hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Hey.
Hey, you. I was just resting my eyes.
Sure you were.
You're okay. Oh, let me help you.
Let's do this.
Okay. I don't know the password.
It's okay. Soon left and wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Opus.
Let's try.
Chris, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
I trust you. I trust you.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
What does the creator desire? They're giving me the option to either destroy it or release it. But that would imply Grace does know the password. Destroy is just putting some random name in there. This game just went out of our way to paint Oswald as a remorseful, regrettable person who realized he fucked up. And I'm realizing I think I know what the password is too. Because I think they've repeated the word multiple times enough around Grace to imply what Elpis is. At least to the creator. So you know what? I know we were supposed to be destroying this thing. I'm gonna guess there's two endings. And I have no clue what the wrong one, if there is a wrong one, would be. Maybe releasing it would be the wrong one. But something tells me, with how this story is going, it's not what I think Xeno thinks Elpis is going to be. But I'm actually kind of curious what the fuck it is going to be then. Hell, maybe it's the thing that's going to save Leon. Who knows? So you know what? I'm doing it. I'll come back. If I'm wrong, I'll come back to it. Come back to it before we end the stream and see what the other ending is. Or if it's the right ending. I don't know. What the fuck is Elpis?
Please know that you are my hope.
She is my hope. A blind hope.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly what I thought.
This is it.
He's still fucking alive? He's got his own brand of viral juice
What
in
are you
him.
doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did.
Well done.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live. Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any key. Spencer wanted to make amends.
But you released Elpis. What is it? Tell me!
Leon!
Why? My powers!
Elpis is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Don't you see the genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order will be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You? You and Spencer were a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
It's over, Victor. The Connections is done with you.
I think he's done with you too.
We can't let him have it.
Your ignorance is staggering.
Leon, it's a cure.
Oh, yay!
Oh, it's working. Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Super Cop lives.
Now, let it all come down. All of it.
Grace, what happened?
It's gonna go! Grab something!
Smooth lander.
Grace. Grace!
I just saw shotgun shells. I'm obviously fighting him.
Time to bury Umbrella's last skeleton.
You say that.
Vision lives through me, and I will see that it is brought to fruition.
Oh,
And how many more will have to die for that vision?
Too far, man! Sacrifices must be made! In the grand scheme of things, a few lives.
oh, damn it.
Not to me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Damn it.
Open your eyes! Humanity is full of drooling imbeciles. They need me, a leader to guide them into a glorious new future.
The humanity I know is far more capable than you realize. They don't want you to be their shit.
Damn it.
Even
Damn
if
it.
I die, my master's vision will live on. Forever!
Nope,
I'll make
never mind.
sure that fucked up vision dies with you.
What's happening? Oh my lord.
My master's future comes along.
It seems you're reaching your limit.
It does. Yeah, he's not talking rationally anymore. Oh my fucking lord. Are you kidding me? I can't believe I just did that. Oh, God. God, come on, I'm trying to.
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up!
Oh, fuck me, you piece of shit. Ah! Damn it. Damn it.
You don't have the power to save anyone.
Sharpen! Get that sharpen! Oh, God. Oh, there we go.
It's over.
I think it's gonna blow! And... Not dead. Not dead. He's just gonna turn into a mindless monster now. I was expecting more Snake, but okay. What?
No wonder you're so damn relentless.
Wait, Gideon had a nemesis parasite in him this entire time? I mean, that also does explain why he survived. The Gunblat. I can't believe that shit works. Oh my god, I can't believe that shit works. I did not mean to take that. I see. Actually, wait, yes. Reload, just in case. Those are the bigger ones. I can't believe that's actually working. That pustule. Alright, Same bit. Okay. Smack! 40 whacks with a wet noodle! Yeah. Badass moment time.
This time, you ain't getting back up.
I feel like they were giving us who like Nemesis, the original, our moment of Jill shooting him multiple times with a Magnum. When that could have just been back in Resident Evil 3, but...
Sherry! Shit. Grace! Grace, hang on. Fuck. Grace.
Good on ya. Don't kill her off here. Come on. Let her live. Let her have a happy ending of some sort.
Come on. Let's get you up.
There's no way out, is there?
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
Shit.
I guess this is it then.
Of course not. Oh! This is Chris's team, isn't it? Do we finally get to see Redfield?
Leon S. Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got them. Yes, sir. Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
Neat. They were reusing that music from Chris's section in RE8. I guess that's just his thing for his unit, I guess.
I'll be damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
And we have some for you, right?
With your name on it.
Okay, good.
We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
Where is Chris, anyway?
idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point. Yeah, I'll call you back. It's over then.
Yeah. Opus really was our last hope.
Well, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
Oh, they will.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace, I didn't hit any of her vitals.
What?
She could still be alive.
What are you saying?
Maybe we can save her.
What? I mean, cool. That would be a happy ending, but...
The government has confirmed the existence of an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
Evidence seized in Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
Young girl rescued from bioterror front in Rhodes Hill.
Cold rain seeps to my soul. Old wounds I can't forget. Night steals away my sight. Screams I can't shut them out. What if I had reached out to you? I wouldn't have walked alone. Fighting the darkness, holding me, dragging me to the ground, facing the pain that's controlling me. I won't let it keep me down. I'll make it through to the other side. Scarred hands, tired and worn, warmth of a new dawn on my face. I'll never let it go again.
Cold rain seeps to my soul. Old wounds I can't forget. Night steals away my sight. Screams I can't shut them out. What if I had reached out to you? I wouldn't have walked alone.
Fighting the darkness, holding me, dragging me to the ground, facing the pain that's controlling me. I won't let it keep me down.
Okay, cool song. Okay. Well, I guess that was Resident Evil 9, Requiem. I'm gonna check out what that other ending or what that other option was and see what happens there before I end the stream. That will come shortly, but beforehand, I have thoughts. First big thing, definitely a very fun game. I absolutely enjoyed the gameplay. This was fantastic. I enjoyed both the actual tense portions with oh god, why do I keep blanking on her name? She's Grace. I enjoyed the tense portions with Grace when keeping it as the Resident Evil 7, 8 type style of tense survival horror portions. And I love the juxtapose when we get to play as Leon and be the frickin' badass super cop again. Those were both handled very well. Some things here and there might have been a bit iffy or goofy, or maybe just a little kind of throwing in too many things. I can't really pinpoint exactly what felt off in that regards, but other than that, gameplay, love it. I'm replaying this several times until I get a trophy. There is no ifs, and, or buts about that. I am going to master this. And the acting was also pretty damn good. I enjoyed all the acting. The person that does Grace absolutely hit a lot of her emotional marks very well. Leon, still a frickin' catchphrase and a half. Cocky son of a bitch that you love. Xeno, mysterious. Gideon, also very intriguing. He was a very intriguing character. I will say that much. It was nice that Sherry got to do something, even if it's on the sidelines and all. But yeah, it was nice for that. Atmosphere also very good. Lighting very good. Music very good. All that is fantastic. I am still only giving this a 3 out of 4 pause, though. Because I have thoughts. And I have my own criticisms. I'm afraid I cannot be with the same group of people that are giving this high praise right now. Because I feel like as fun as this game was, as interesting as the plot was, I actually feel, personally, this was rushed. And then some puzzles I am now realizing were kind of stupid. So let me explain. I'm going back over, when I'm thinking about the puzzles with Grace, there's only really 2 puzzles that came to mind about how, why are you doing this? I mean, I get it's to move the plot, or that Grace might be a bit squeamish to do what might be necessary, but that one part with the cadaver that you have to get the parts for, getting those parts, they're fine. Those are fine. But the whole reason was to get the bracelet off the damn thing's head, to get to level 2 security areas. You didn't have to wake that damn thing up just to rip the restraint off. Grace, you could have found a sharp object to rip. That wasn't like plastic or a metal. You could have just ripped it off and freed the restraint so you could just reach for the damn thing. Hell, you possibly, if you were brave enough and not worried it was going to wake up on you, just rip the damn thing underneath it. Maybe. I don't know how tight it was. But that also comes to the next point. You could just lop the damn hand off. There were multiple other ways to do it than needing to wake the damn thing up and make it forcibly break the restraint itself. That was kind of a very convoluted way to get that bracelet. However, I did kind of see a Let's Play as I was kind of playing through this that was doing their own starting. One of them did do it, wake him up. They took a while to try to kill it, and it turns out it will keel over and die on its own if you just let it be, and then drop the bracelet. That was kind of hilarious. I will give the game that. That's a hilarious way to just get it. You wake it up only for it to die. Whether it comes back, I don't know. So, but then there's also the puzzle to get the second diamond cube, the sun one, I think. The only issue is that Grace didn't know Braille and some of the engravings were off. But I feel like players would still be able to figure out how to do the puzzle simply by remembering what those engraves match with, what those Braille ones matches with the engravings on the other ones you've already done. And even if that was not the case, unless there was also the issue of the arrow on the center not moving when you press a button, you just press a button and it'll show you show the arrow which one it lands on. I think you can easily figure that out too. So, okay, more plot.
And Sherry's okay? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Emily, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Grace.
I have questions about you too, sir.
Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
Aww. That's sweet. And it's not wrong. Oh, even more.
Remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
Hope and Requiem. Gotcha. Rising Agent. Rookie Agent. Okay, that's it. All right. But yeah, that one cube puzzle, like I said, unless the arrows that showed where it would land on, you could just easily punch the buttons and figure it out from there. There was no reason to bring Emily into this. You could have kept her safe in that containment until you got help. But nope. Plot convenience, moving the plot forward, Grace needing to try to save her at the same time, only for her to get caught up by getting kidnapped by Marie, and then eventually everything that happened there, and blah blah. Fine, I get it, but all those puzzles were eventually ended up being more convoluted than it needed to be. Thankfully, those were really the only major puzzle issues I had. Then it comes down to the plot. Like I said, it started off great, or it started off very intriguing. I loved it. I was in for it. But then as we were getting near to the end, realizing I was nearing the end, and there wasn't a whole lot fully explained, or every time we cut back from Zeno and Grace, it seemed like they were speed running all the facts of what we were supposed to know, and yet it still didn't fully make sense. And then when we got to the confessions with Ashcroft and Spencer, and they're pushing him to having a redemption, when throughout all the games we played, at least past 5, or at least that didn't have as mentioned, Spencer had always seemed to be like an asshole who just wanted to get the best out of himself, screw everybody else, but now he grew a conscience. I mean, I'm happy he did, and apparently Elpis was his way of trying to fix things, but I don't know, it felt like I really really hope the ending was not written by AI. Which would suck because some of the bits in the end, there were still good dialogue in there. The fight with Leon and Gideon is still good. Although, another thing I have to bring up. Unfortunately, the Nemesis big bad fight was not as memorable as the one in the remake of 3. I mean, Leon being a badass, shooting away with his Requiem and all that is badass and all. But I don't compare that any better than Jill being able to take that hyper cannon thing and blowing a freaking hole through its entire body. That is a better Super Cop moment, but whatever. That's just me. But that also was kind of extremely easy. That last bit, the first half with Gideon, not as easy. That was actually more difficult than it looked. I'll admit, I fumbled in places, but trying to understand some of his actions was a little harder than it seemed. But then once you get into the second half and he's the big blob monster, it really is just basically parrying his tentacle swipes and then just blowing up the pustules, and that's it. There wasn't anything else memorable about that, so... And then Hunk? If that was Hunk... The fight was good. Everything about that was good, but the fact that whether I had actually killed him or not, if I had killed him, that was kind of a weak sauce way to finally put an end to Hunk's legacy at this point. I really don't think he's dead. If his body is gone, I think somebody took him or he got back up, and he might be more like a Wesker in this case, just not as flamboyant about it, or whatever the word I want to look for in that case, or ignorant. Or cocky about it. I don't know. But, if the ending, the last fourth of this just felt, the pacing felt off. And I'm still debating whether the enemy variation was lacking or fine. Because the main attraction was definitely how the first half with Grace and the unfortunate people that got infected by Gideon. The worst kind of terror, this is the best part of it, the worst, which is worse, horrible for what I'm about to say, the worst kind of terror is that those infected that went zombified still had some personality quirks of who they used to be. Some of them even trying to still talk. Some of them even trying to say, I'm sorry, or what's happening, and realizing they got fucked up. And we're exploding them with the hemo injectors, or axing them a question in the back of their heads and chopping them up and shooting them off. It's like, oh god, that is horrible. But that works, though. That absolutely works. And then, of course, you had some of the variants that was like the Banshee ones, the Fatties, Marie, and then, of course, the various different people, like the co-workers, the doctors, ones with chainsaws, ones with weapons. In that case, that was hopefully not as reference of 5 and 6 or so, and all that. But it's like... I will give, that was awesome, and I would have loved to have seen more. But then we get into Raccoon City, and it's just zombies. Granted, sometimes you'll get a blister head, which was the Crimson Head, but they were just the zombies, and that's fine too. But you went in there fighting a spider, which that was terrifying. I hate spiders, but still awesome. Then the zombies. And then you have some of the BSA zombified ones that are still using weapons, even some with a machine gun. And then we had the Lickers. I was happy that the Lickers came back, but then they kind of threw a lot of them at you, and at that point it felt like it was overkill. Not that I was completely not enjoying it, just I noticed that seemed to be the only thing left. And of course, there was the plant stuff that was briefly in there to get into help us. I guess the enemy variety, it wasn't bad, but it just felt like they were there and then they're gone. And then they don't really mix up any more varieties after that. I don't know. Is it just me? Is it really just me? Did I feel like something was just off with some things? Again, I am still going to say this is a good game enough to play. Absolutely worth worth most of the praise that it's getting with what they did achieve. But I want to be honest and say there were still some things that felt off, or the pacing in some places was not as good, or some things were not fully explained well, or their decisions to do this with certain characters was a little off-putting isn't the exact word, just weird, and I'm not gelling with it as well. So I feel like the end result, and despite me saying that this felt like more of a shorter game, considering it took me 15 hours to play this. Granted, an hour or two lower than that because I had the pause in places here and there or whatever. But it's not that it was a short game. It just felt short because things kept jumping so quickly to other things that it felt like parts were missing. And I can bet you some of those parts will be answered with a DLC. I can bet you they're going to either put out a DLC where you're playing as Chris. We get to see what he's doing on his side. It's probably just going to be revisiting the same places, but maybe getting some more information. Maybe more about Xeno. Maybe confirm. I mean, Gideon kind of insinuated he was just an imitation. I don't know if he was referring to him being an imitation of Spencer or an imitation of Wesker. But, yeah. So, again, I want to be clear. Perfect game to pick up. Still play it. Still enjoy it. You get more out of it. Awesome. I'm still going to beat the shit out of this. I'm going to get my Platinum Trophy out of this, one way or the other. I'm just saying, I'm trying to be careful not to say I'm having a Markiplier moment with his Poppy Playtime rant. Which, again, definitely not that, because unlike his problems, I love this game. I'm still going to play this. My problem is that I just feel like this isn't perfect. And I don't want people to be angry at me if I have a problem. But I'm not going to care if they have a problem. They can care all they want from else. I'm just going to keep playing my other games and just keep enjoying life. I'm just saying I have to be honest, this was not perfect. The plot was not perfect. Things were missing. And I'm just hoping I'm not the only one who's seeing that. Anywho, that's it for my thoughts there. And as said, okay, first off, new mode. Unlocked Insanity mode, available when starting a new game. Cool. The following content has been added to bonuses. Behind the scenes video and Grace's reports. The following are now available in bonuses. The following costumes and weapon skins were added. Jacket for Leon, jacket for Grace, technical light for Alligator Sniper. You can change costumes from bonus settings. Challenges were completed. Doodly doodly doo. That just gave me all that. Okay. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to go back very quickly. Crap, I just realized I never got a safe spot for Grace when I got back to Leon. And this was defeat Victor. Okay, so give me a moment. Oh, wait. This means this is gonna take a bit, isn't it? Shit. Okay, well this time I'm just gonna plow through it. I have to see what happens when you do the other option. Okay, now that I know what happens. Blah, blah, blah. What was there? Ah, yes. Oh, yes, I never got a chance to use that, too. Wonder if that'll show up in my New Game Plus. Okay, well, since I know it's not gonna matter... Since I know you guys are just gonna fucking come at me anyways... Come on, you lunks. I can hear them. I can hear them. There they are. There's one. You're dead. I'm surprised it didn't end with a rocket launcher to base. Ow, 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 you dicks! Wasn't there one more?
This must be the room. I'll take out you fuckers.
Fuck off. Do 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 do. Yeah. Fuck me! You dead? No, you're not dead. Now you're dead.
Haven't changed much. Hell yeah.
Hey, doodaloo, where is the thing? Doodaloo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Empty, like my soul. Freaking chicken! Away! There you are. You're dead now. And there was one more in here. Hey. Where are you? There you are! He is the dead. Blech. Okay. I went the wrong way. I'm surprised none of those capsules broke. So I could have just let them lie, huh? Take that. Ah, shit. No. Yes. Nope. Oh. Oh, okay. Doesn't work that way. Good. Okay, who needs a reload? You need a reload. And then you need a reload. And some more bullets. You know what? This was not necessary. I mean, probably would have been necessary for first form Gideon. But not necessary for, Nemesis Gideon. Now, I better not waste too many of these just in case that fight scene happens. Oh, but first off... Okay, let's let that go. Explosion. Toss. Explosion. Oh, hi. No, god damn, run, bastards, run. And grenade. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Oh, good. Okay, use another one. Oh, lots of blood for Grace to this blue shop, but you don't get to play as her again for any more battle stuff. Okay, so...
Security threat detected.
Yes. Use the...
Elevator shut down. In effect. Override key authorization required. Warning. Autoplay compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline.
Come on, assholes.
Aerosol monitor. Warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Come on.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
Okay, save the rest. No. Back off.
The elevator will arrive shortly. The elevator has arrived.
Huzzah. Okay, refill. Okay. Oh, shotgun shells behind me.
I can't waste any more time here.
Yeah, I know.
I need... Almost sure.
Now we go down the blue wavy alleyway of death. As tradition. As is tradition. I am Oh, no. That's just a... For a minute, I thought the game was showing me I was carrying both axes. Okay, skip this.
Oh, I need to hurry.
There was... Oh my god, there was. This was the last one. Case closed. There we go. Oh, okay, this does pay off. Okay, access log. First assembly minutes. Checking database access requests. The following data was found. Minutes of the first assembly meeting as transcribed by an AI control center, NOAA. The defense. The leakage of the T-virus has caused an epidemic. If things continue like this, all eyes will be focused on Raccoon City. KD. There's nothing to worry about. Ark has been secured. Commence the missile strike. The defense. We are lacking presidential authorization. KD. The organization is involved. There's no need for the usual procedures. The blame will fall solely on Spencer. The defense. Understood. KD. With this, Umbrella will be dismantled, and will seize their assets. KD. KD. Who's KD? Oh, that's new. I have no clue who KD is. Or do I? It's not Albert Wesker. I don't know who KD would be, actually.
This is finally my chance to do something.
Of course! Oh my god, I just realized. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that, KD. Okay, skip this part. Okay, so what does the creator desire? So releasing Elpis, I guess, was actually the appropriate ending, because we got most of it tied up with a neat little ribbon and a package. So what happens if we destroy Elpis, which in turns mean we're actually destroying Leon and Sherry's cure, and Emily's.
I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt.
I'm gonna destroy Elvis. You promise you'll end this.
Destruction.
This is it.
We would have been so wrong, apparently. Okay, so what happens here?
What did you do?
What I had to.
Grace, get out of here! Go! Right behind you!
Leon! What are you doing? Come on! Leon!
Yeah, this is not gonna end well.
Please. I could save you.
Oh, Grace has to fight Gideon? And Zeno?
I wish I could have saved you, Leon.
Oh. Oh, it just ends there. Okay. I guess Zeno just fucks off, because obviously he ain't dead there, and I guess Gideon's just left. I'm gonna take that this was the bad ending and the non-canon ending. I think we continue the story with Leon and Sherry still being alive. Also, I just realized something. If Sherry does take that Elpis, that's getting rid of both the mutated T virus killing her and her G cells, right? She won't have her healing factor anymore. I mean, that was a thing in 6, wasn't it? But, shit. That was a bleak ending. We just saw our boy get his head shot off. Oh no. Oh. I wonder how many players chose that option first and got that shock of an ending. That must have upset a lot of Leon fans. Oh. I'm kind of glad I went with releasing Elpis first. Got the semi-better ending. Oh. Jesus. Farfanugan. Okay, and I guess it's just gonna be the same credits. Okay, well, yeah, I'll let it play out just because of the music. Kind of. Damn, yeah, that definitely was a bleak ending. Positive, once again, voice actor for Grace absolutely killed it. I felt her fucking pain watching that. Those screams were frickin' brutal. Whew. Pepe. So I already said my piece about what I thought of this game. Like I said, I have my criticisms. I have my personal criticisms about I felt some things weren't perfect. Possibly will get resolved with DLC, but we'll have to see what happens. Otherwise, as it stands, I kind of wish they had been more cohesive about the last half of this. But otherwise, atmosphere, acting, playthrough, absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely deserves the praise it's getting. Though again, I hope they continue to patch the console version, because again, I'm pretty certain those weird flickering lights, dots in some of the backgrounds, I think is an error. Because again, everybody else that I've been watching their start of their playthroughs, obviously they're doing it on their PCs, and they're not having that same problem. So it must be a console issue, or maybe a PlayStation issue. Or maybe there's a setting I'm going to have to alter or fix to make it less of an issue. It's not a deal breaker. It's just sometimes I notice it's like, immersion killed for a millisecond. Moving on, back to shooting zombies. But yeah, it's just, it's not, that's not perfect too, but that's less of an issue for me. Rooster. Side Paris. So, Code Veronica remake when? And then, I think, I know they said, or I heard Code Veronica is actually getting remade, but then I have a feeling that's going to be the last remake they'll do, because I thought I heard something, or saw a headline somewhere saying that there's going to be no more remakes after this, or after that. Which, that's fine, fair. We don't need a remake of Resident Evil again. The GameCube version that's been ported to hell at this point still holds up, as far as I'm concerned. There wasn't a speed up function, was there? No. I don't want to skip it just because I don't want to accidentally skip any other potential cutscenes that could be after this. So. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna enjoy the credits for a second time. You're gonna like it. Yeah, kiss my furry ass. I'm not drunk. I'm just weird. Minimal Studios, Stir System. Fuck Sony for killing Blue Point. All because they couldn't do a live service right. I don't care. God. Blue Point was doing good work with their restorations. Sorry, random tangent. Alright, anything out of this bad ending? No, just straight to this. Gotcha. Got case closed. Okay, and that's all the bonuses we got. We got the special content. Ooh. Intriguing. Holy crud. How do you get more CP for this crap? Infinite ammo. Infinite durability. Infinite rocket launcher. The raccoon. Oh. I found this for the Rhodes Hill. I didn't find this for Raccoon City. Alright, I know I have to still find that, so. FBI attire costume. Original Leon S. Kennedy. Gotcha. Behind the scenes. Oh! Nope. I'll let people who bought the game at least watch that if they want. Otherwise, Grace report. Alright, well, let's end it with a report from Grace after everything. The truth behind Raccoon City. Introduction. In 1998, Raccoon City was devastated by a massive outbreak caused by a viral leak from the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella. The United States government responded by launching a missile strike to wipe out the infected and erected a blockade to seal off the city. In 2004, roughly 6 years later, following a court trial, the Umbrella Corporation declared bankruptcy. Complete account of the events was never released. However, in October 2026, 22 years later, right? Yeah, 22 years later, it was discovered that the city had been used as a hub for the production and trafficking of bioweapons. The report reveals that the established narrative of the Raccoon City incident was falsified and elucidates newly discovered truths surrounding the incident. 1968. To properly understand the truth, we must first go back to the beginning of it all. In 1968, Oswald E. Spencer, James Marcus, and Edward Ashford founded the Umbrella Corporation. That I remember. Having witnessed the horrors of the Second World War and the dread of the Cold War, Spencer felt a sense of despair at watching the world repeat the same mistakes. He felt it was his duty to bring about a change to humanity. As stated in court records following the Raccoon City incident, his ultimate goal was to bring about the viral evolution of the human race. Thus, he relentlessly pursued virus research through illegal and inhumane means. This fact remains unchanged. 1970s. From the very beginning of Umbrella, the company faced rapid change and intense internal strife, most notably the sharp ideological divide between Spencer and Marcus. According to court records, the conflict was cited as the primary factor leading to the unusual developments which followed. In 1978, James Marcus developed T-virus, which would go on to become the cause of the subsequent outbreak. 1980s. This is a crucial period for understanding the basis of what caused the incident and the truth behind the entire case. Spencer's influence and ARC's establishment. Spencer used internal politics to have Marcus demoted, absorbing T-virus research into a facility under his own control. From then on, Umbrella began to actively research and develop bioweapons under Spencer's leadership. The underground facility known as ARC, which was discovered during recent events, originally served as the administrative center of Umbrella's research. Several documents outlining Spencer's plan for ARC have also been discovered. Excerpt from confiscated records. Long-Term Strategic Review 1980_0422. ARC-centric integrated research roadmap. Step 1. Concentrated investment into Wesker's plan and the T-virus. Concentrated investment into Wesker's plan? So he was actually counting on backing up Wesker? Yeah. Wait, this was back in the 1980s. Step 2. Establishment of ARC as a central command center. Step 3. Development of Elpis. Step 4. Memory transfer and forced evolution. So he was in the middle of developing Elpis, but was it originally going to be a weapon? Or was he already making a backup failsafe for an antivirus in case he realized he fucked up too far? Since that's what it ended up being. This is the first recorded instance of the significant keyword Elpis. The Connections involvement. The following documents regarding Marcus's involvement were also discussed. Marcus was involved with the Connections all the way that far back, huh? Excerpt from confiscated records. Receipt of donation, 1986, blah, blah, blah. James Marcus, Sender F Foundation, $30 million. This document shows a suspicious flow of funds being channeled to Marcus. Past FBI investigations revealed that the source of the funds, the F Foundation, was just one of the puppet organizations of the Connections. The F Foundation no longer exists. The Connections is a criminal organization that various government agencies have been sounding the alarm against for years. This illicit group is at the heart of all of this. Evidence suggests that the Connections sought involvement with Umbrella's central operations. Additional documents belonging to the protege of Marcus, Brandon Bailey, have been uncovered. Brandon Bailey. That sounds familiar. But here's a picture from Resident Evil 7. Excerpt from confiscated records, Telegraph Log 1988, blah, blah, blah. Brandon Bailey to Sender. Brandon Bailey to the F Foundation. Preparations are complete. I think it's time they made contact with me directly, don't you? I await a response. This indicates that Bailey took over correspondence with the Connections. Succeeding Marcus. Bailey was rumored to be the founder of the Connections, but he may have only been a small cog in the larger machine. We now believe the Connections has had deep roots in the criminal underworld since before the 1980s. Much about the Connections remains unknown. Charming. Spencer's Purge. In order for Spencer to obtain complete control over Umbrella, he used force to deal with any internal opposition and influential adversaries. A list of these individuals, seemingly prepared by an associate of Spencer's, was recently discovered. Excerpt from confiscated records, reevaluation lists. Following the CEO's reevaluation protocol, measures will be taken against these individuals: Cheryl Moore, Michael Kramer, James Marcus. Who the first two are, I don't remember. Omitted. 1990s. During this period, Umbrella continued to grow and expand through ties with the government. The organization became so large that Spencer could no longer fully control it. Numerous accidents plagued Umbrella facilities around the world as a result of poor management. Furthermore, information was being leaked to rival organizations and the Connections due to moles who had infiltrated the company. Yet despite the circumstances, Spencer was able to thoroughly protect and complete his research at ARC. The research? Elpis. While most records regarding Elpis were lost with the destruction of ARC, a precious few remain. Excerpt from confiscated records, Spencer's message, data missing. Tricell, HCF, the family, and Umbrella. Elpis shall bring it all to an end. Data corrupted. The family? I don't remember. HCF, I also... Tricell, I know, is involved with Resident Evil 5 and Wesker. The only information leaked about Elpis was that it had the potential to upset the military balance of the entire world. However, a strictly managed password known only to Spencer was needed to access it. What is Elpis? Exactly. What the living fuck was it? Elpis is a powerful antiviral drug. However, this was unknown to those who sought it. The Connections and other black market groups mistakenly thought it to be a powerful bioweapon with the potential to control human minds. This confusion likely stemmed from the fierce competition surrounding bioweapon development. It was common knowledge that Spencer, the developer of Elpis, aimed for the evolution and control of humanity through viral technology. The completion of Elpis. Based on data taken from the confiscated records and changes in Spencer's behavior, we believe Elpis was completed around the mid-1990s. After this period, the records show a marked decrease in the number of public statements from Spencer. A similar decrease in activity was also observed at the Raccoon City orphanage. Disturbingly, it is suspected that the children at the orphanage had long been used for Umbrella experimentation. Yes, that's true. While Spencer frequently visited the orphanage, records indicate he stopped in the 1990s. Furthermore, the orphanage was under the research jurisdiction of William Birkin in the late 90s. Birkin turned against Spencer, ultimately leading to the leak of the T-virus. So, was that one man in that video, in that part with Chloe, was that Birkin? Did it look like Birkin? 1998, the Raccoon City incident. The T-virus leaked from the Umbrella Research Facility in Raccoon City, causing an unprecedented outbreak. In response, the government decided to launch a missile strike on the city under the pretense of containing the spread. However, this is where we have been misled. The missile strike was not launched to prevent the spread of infection. A plan was formed to disrupt the relationship between the government and Umbrella and shift the blame for illegal activities onto Spencer. Found records indicate that the Connections lobbied for the missile strike. Okay, before I continue, holy crap, my mouth's getting dry. Agua. 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 Okay. Excerpts from confiscated records, access log, first assembly minutes. ARC has been secured. Commence the missile strike. The blame will fall solely on Spencer. With this, Umbrella will be dismantled and will seize their assets. Their goal was the acquisition of Umbrella assets, particularly the thing they believed would disrupt the world's military balance, Elpis. Due to Bailey's involvement, the Connections were aware of Umbrella's inner workings prior to the Raccoon City incident. This set them up to swiftly secure ARC before instructing the government to carry out the missile strike. After the Raccoon City incident, the Umbrella trials. As is well known, trials were held after the events of Raccoon City incident. Testimony from Raccoon City survivors, along with evidence submitted by the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, demonstrated the scope of Umbrella's nefarious activities. Evidence against Spencer was presented at the trials. Evidence against Spencer was presented at the trials by his subordinate, Albert Wesker, who should have been hunted down like a dog instead of being shown in trials. Are you fucking kidding me with that shit? Okay. I think Chris, Jill, and other members of Stars that survived the Arkaland Mountains would probably want to be at the trials to say, how are you still fucking alive? We saw you die. Anyways, Also, you got most of our team killed, you bastard. You should be rotting in prison yourself. That would be the best case scenario. It is now evident that Wesker was linked to Tricell, which in turn had strong ties to the Connections. Oh, okay, the family is related to Resident Evil 6. I'm remembering that now. That's right. Tricell is Wesker. The family is the people during Resident Evil 6. I still don't recall who HCF is, unfortunately. I'll have to look that up later. Therefore, it is highly likely there was pressure from the government and the Connections during the trials. It's highly likely there was pressure from the government and the Connections during the trials. In 2004, following the outcome of the trials, Umbrella was forced into bankruptcy. Just as the Connections and the government intended, Oswald E. Spencer was held accountable as CEO, and he disappeared from the public eye, instead of going to jail for some reason, but whatever. Acquisition of ARC. The Connections and the government seized ARC during the Raccoon City incident. Thereafter, ARC served as a base for the research, development, and distribution of bioweapons. Documents believed to be transaction lists have also been seized. These lists Umbrella's competitors, along with organizations that were previously found guilty of illegal activity. Unfortunately, most evidence was lost with the collapse of ARC. Recovery efforts continue, but success is unlikely. Proliferation of bioterrorism. Following the Raccoon City incident, weaponized viruses developed by Umbrella were leaked. Subsequently, incidents of bioterrorism utilizing this technology spread around the globe. In 2013, President Adam Benford was assassinated in a bioterrorist attack. Intelligence agencies report that the president wished to reveal the full truth of the Raccoon City incident. It is possible that President Benford was privy to the facts revealed in this report. I'm assuming this is regarding Resident Evil 6, since that's the only president I can assume they're talking about who was killed at the start of the game. Spencer's final years. Remaining records about Spencer after the dissolution of Umbrella are scarce, but a new source of information has recently come to light. An interview conducted by Alessa Ashcroft. Despite being responsible for countless atrocities, Spencer showed some signs of remorse in this interview. Having lost everything, he sought atonement. While Elpis is a powerful instrument that can render vile weapons inert, it also has the potential as a panacea, I can't pronounce that, to be used for good. It's possible that Spencer's true motivations behind Elpis were peace and redemption. While he remained obsessed with the evolution of humanity throughout his years, most testimonies describe him as nothing but a senile old man. Spencer died in 2006 at his secluded estate by the hands of Albert Wesker from Resident Evil 5. His true intentions behind developing Elpis will forever remain unknown. Conclusion. As we can see from the records, the Umbrella Corporation's liquidation was intentionally orchestrated by the Connections and the U.S. government. Furthermore, they were involved in the illegal development and trafficking of bioweapons in Raccoon City. The extent to which past and present governments were involved requires further investigation. Much about the Connections remains shrouded in mystery, and most records of their involvement were destroyed alongside ARC. Countless lives have been lost. As government officials, we have a duty to pursue the truth. If anything, finding it will finally offer some closure to everyone who fell victim to these heinous actions. FBI Intelligence Analyst Grace Ashcroft. So basically, this is saying everything that happened in the series is all due to the same bullshit of government corruption and other shadowy corporations in the background that not even Umbrella themselves are the entire fault of it. God. Jesus friggin' Christ. Main story complete. Challenge details have been unlocked. Cool. Okay, so what am I missing? Resolute Agent. Complete the main story on Classic. Condition. Remarkable Agent. Complete the main story on a Sanity. The old-fashioned way. Use an ink ribbon to save the title. Yeah. Cat got your tongue. I got your tongue. Cat cut the tongue off a liquor. Really? Okay, that's gonna take some time. Internal dispute. Make a zombie attack another zombie in the hospital wards. Okay. How do I do that? 3. I'm missing 3. So, I have to figure out that one later. Speed Demon. Complete the main story by releasing Elpis within 4 hours. That probably should not be a problem. Credit where credit is due. Earn 200,000 credits. Okay. Bloodlust. Collect 5,000 samples of infected blood with the blood collector. That also shouldn't be hard to do on one round of New Game Plus. I'll look at the models later. That's gonna be a hard one to beat, considering even what I did. It's like, oh boy, minimalist. Complete the main story without Grace using the blood collector. Now, I'm pretty certain I can actually still do that. Thinking how her scenario goes, all I really just have to do is just avoid all the enemies as much as possible, and only save the ammo for the parts where I'm forced to defend myself, like with waiting for Emily to actually do her thing. And I only really need 1 bullet from the Requiem when I'm fighting Marie. The final puzzle. I'm sorry, what? Let the sweet pear hear the voice? What? The fuck does that mean? Alright, well, bonus settings. Okay, this is where I can switch Leon's costume to keep him on the jacket. Kinda want her to stay in the jacket too. I don't honestly see. I mean, sure, whatever. And it's just buying all these here. Which I don't. I mean, I kind of have enough for that, but it's like, why? Okay. Alright. Well, anyways, that is Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Oh, okay, and now it's showing, now that being the game, now it's showing some things about what we just went through. Actually, I think the music's also different now, too. It's nice. That's nice, yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Like I said, game almost perfect. There are problems, personal problems at least I'm having with it. Mileage may vary with everybody else. I may just be the only one who was expecting more out of the plot, or was hoping it would be more coherent or not rushed in places. But otherwise, music, atmosphere, tension with Grace, action with Leon, the gameplay, the acting, all phenomenal. This was awesome. Capcom, you just gotta fix some of those little pacing bits there, here and there. I have concerns about what you're doing with the plot here and there and all that. To the point, like, I kind of have to agree. I know the record states you guys want to try to make as many Resident Evil games as there are Bond movies. But I think my buddy who's watching me has said it best. That's fine. Let's just keep moving on to new characters. Like we did with Ethan Winters. Like we were kind of doing with Grace, though we threw in Leon in there just for nostalgic reasons. But just move on with new characters. Let the survivors that are still surviving just move on in peace. I mean, for fuck's sake. Claire has at least moved on from this. We've only ever seen her one more time in the games, and that was Code Veronica. After that, whether you want to take the animated movies into any considerations or that Dark Side thing that was on Netflix, she got away with this. Have everybody else do the same. Let them have a happy ending, please. You almost killed Leon off. You gave us a cheeky bad ending where he had a horrible end. But anyways, that's my gripes. Anyways. So, with that, that's going to be the end of the stream. My buddy watching me, thank you for keeping me company, even in some measure of silence. I hope I haven't completely... I hope you get to enjoy this game as well when you get a chance to play it. Hope I didn't spoil too much regardless. And for everybody else who is watching in the background or watching the pre-recorded, thank you for tuning in. I hope I was able to keep things entertaining for all of you. And until the next game I decide to stream, whether new or something I really need to finish... And there is a mountain of games I still need to finish. Stray. 9 Souls. Tons of others. We'll figure that out in the future. But until then, everybody, I wish you all a good rest of your evening, night, morning, day, afternoon, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. Take care. Stay safe. Continue to wash the beans. Continue to be positive influences in the world. And don't forget that tomorrow is daylight saving time. So get ready to lose an hour of sleep. Until then, take care.